Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So the stage 1 shortlist with the Indian Institute of Management Raipur is out. So if we consider the overall selection process with the Indian Institute of Management Raipur, then there are 3 stages. First is the minimum eligibility criteria, then second is the score calculation for the personal interview round, and third is the final score calculation, that is the final selection criteria. So here if we consider the minimum eligibility criteria according to the category, so there is the minimum score required in your class 10th, 12th, graduation, and same with your section wise CAT score and overall CAT score. So here if we consider it for the EWS and general category, so for the EWS category, it is 65 percentile in your sections, that is in your CAT sections, VRC, DRR and quantitative ability, and 80 percentile in your CAT entrance examination. For the general category, it is 75 percentile in the VRC, DRR and quantitative ability, and 90 percentile in your CAT entrance examination. Then for NCOBC, it is 65 in the 3 sections and overall 80. If we consider it for the SC category, it is 60 percentile in all the 3 sections and 65 percentile in your CAT entrance examination. For ST category, it is 55 percentile in the 3 sections and overall it is 55 percentile in your CAT 2024 entrance examination. There is the minimum percentage required in the class 10th, 12th and graduation. Like for EWS and general, it is 60%. Then for the NCOBC, it is 55%. Then if we consider it for the SC category, it is 55% in the class 10th and 12th, 50% in the graduation. For ST category, it is 55% in the class 10th and 12th and 45% in the graduation. So this is the minimum eligibility criteria, and on this basis only you have received the shortlist mail with the Indian Institute of Management Raipur, and on this basis you need to apply for the IIM Raipur, and on the basis of this application you will receive the shortlist call for the personal interview round. So here if we consider the score calculation for the personal interview round, so in that 50% weightage is given for your CAT 2024 index score, then 20% weightage is given for your class 10th marks, 20% for the class 12th marks, 7% for the gender diversity and 3% for the academic diversity. And on this basis, the score will be calculated, and then you will be received the call for the personal interview and group discussion round. So here if we consider the application rating score calculation for the class 10th and 12th, so here you can see if you have more than 95% in your class 10, for that there is 20 rating score. If it ranges in between 90 to 95, for that there is 17.5 rating score. In this similar way, you can calculate your application rating score for the class 10. Then if we consider the application rating score for the class 12, if you have more than 95%, for that there is 20. If it ranges in between 90 to 95, for that there is 17.5, and in this similar way you can calculate your application rating score for the class 12. So on this basis, you will receive the shortlist call for the personal interview round and the group discussion. Then if we consider the final score calculation, in that 50% weightage is given for your CAT 2024 index score, 25% weightage is given for the personal interview score, then 15% weightage is given for the work experience score, 5% weightage is given for the group discussion, and 5% weightage is given for the profile. And on this basis, the composite score is calculated, and then the finally selected list of candidates is done. So here if we consider the work experience score calculation, so you can refer this chart, and accordingly you can calculate your application rating score for your work experience. So this is all about the overall admission process with the Indian Institute of Management Raipur. Now if we consider the overall batch profile for the IIM Raipur, so overall 322 students were over there, 200 candidates are the female candidates and 122 candidates are the male candidates. If we consider it in terms of the academic diversity, 133 candidates are from the engineering background, 85 candidates are from the commerce, 43 candidates have the academic background in science, then 36 are from the management, 17 are from the arts, 5 are from the medical, and 3 candidates have the academic background other than all of this. So here if we consider 75 plus candidates are from the premier institutes like IITs, NITs, BITS Pilani, Delhi University. If we consider the work experience candidates have, so there are 54% candidates have the work experience ranging in between 0 to 11 months. Then 8% candidates have the work experience ranging in between 12 to 23 months. 17% candidates have the work experience ranging in between 24 to 36 months, and 21% candidates have the work experience of more than 36 months. So here if we consider the work experience diversity, then 40% candidates are from the IT and ITES, 8% candidates are from the BFSI, 13% candidates are from the manufacturing sector, 7% candidates are from the strategy and consulting, 3% candidates are from the FMCG and FMCD, and if we consider 29% candidates are from the miscellaneous. Then if we consider the final placement report for the batch of 2022-2024, then the highest CTC offered was 42.29 lakhs per annum and the average CTC offered was 18.15 lakhs per annum. If we consider overall 116 companies participated in the campus for the recruitment, and out of that 38 companies are the new recruiters. If we consider the domain-wise distribution, then 32% placements were from the sales and marketing, 9% placements were from the financial management, 17% placements were from the general management, then 14% placements were from the analytics and consulting, and 28% placements were from the operations and audit. So this is about the placements for the batch of 2022-2024. Now if we consider the overall placement for the batch of 2021-2023 with the IIM Raipur, then the highest international CTC offered with the IIM Raipur is nearly up to 67.60 lakhs per annum, and the highest domestic CTC offered was 43.43 lakhs per annum. Then there are top 10% candidates are with the average salary package of 34.64 lakhs per annum. Top 25% candidates are with the average salary package of 28.25 lakhs per annum. Then top 50% candidates are with the average salary package of 24.77 lakhs per annum, and if we consider the average salary package offered, it is 21.04 lakhs per annum, and the median salary package offered was 20 lakhs per annum. Then if we consider the sector wise placements, then for the BFSI 32% placements were from the BFSI sector. Then the highest CTC offered was 32.50 lakhs per annum and the average CTC offered was 21.04 lakhs per annum. With the FMCG and FMCD, 12% placements, 67.60 lakhs per annum is the highest CTC offered and the average CTC offered 21.78 lakhs per annum. If we consider 23% placements were from the IT and ITES, then the average CTC offered was 20.61 lakhs per annum and the highest CTC offered was 43.43 lakhs per annum. If we consider it for the manufacturing, 12% placements were from the manufacturing. Highest CTC offered was 62 lakhs per annum and the average CTC offered was 22.39 lakhs per annum. If we consider it for the strategy and consulting, 14% placements were from the strategy and consulting. The average CTC offered was 19.64 lakhs per annum and the highest CTC offered was 32.21 lakhs per annum. And this is the domain-wise placement for the batch of 2021-2023 with the Indian Institute of Management Raipur. Here 29% placements were from the sales and marketing, 28% placements were from the analytics and consulting, 20% placements were from the operations and IT, 12% placements were from the financial management and 11% placements were from the general management. So this is all about the Indian Institute of Management Raipur. If you have any doubts, any queries in this, you can just let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching the video.